All right, well, here's the deal. I was gonna do one video that had me doing the engine bay, putting the engine together, and putting it in and just making one big video and showing you everything. However, I've had some setbacks getting the engine put together because the previous engine builder made a few mistakes. Supposed to have been a reputable shop that my best friend had, build the engine for him. And there were several things done, like the cam gear bolt was broken. Several of the valves were actually not seating all the way. So the adjustments of the push rods, the lash, it had been set, so tight that it wasn't even letting the valve completely seat. Various other things. Oh yeah, the push rods were mismatched, and the engine uses guides, and the push rods were factory push rods, which would have eventually been eaten up, and you can see the scoring on them already. The engine has probably less than 200 miles on it, and you could already see the scoring. So I've ordered some nice chromoly push rods to go in. I'm waiting on them to get here. So basically the video, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot y'all a video of what I've got so far, and we'll just have to split it in half because otherwise it's gonna be another week and a half, 2 weeks before I can get a video to you. And not that you really care, because there's right now 38 of you, and most of you are probably only watching this to be nice to me, but thanks, appreciate it. Oh God, it's time to do the grunt work. Not that it's not all grunt work, but now I got to do the like grinding and sanding and prepping for paint under the hood, and I'm not looking forward to it. I mean, it doesn't look, well, I was gonna say it doesn't look that bad under here, but truth be told, it looks pretty rough. That battery tray is gonna be a challenge. Right now I'm mainly concerned with getting grease and stuff like this off of here, stuff that paint won't stick to. And from there, I've got a Rust-Oleum brand paint. Where did I put that? That's not the right one. This is supposed to, that's the same thing. There we go. Instantly, why can't I see that? Anyway, camera messed up there. So, Rust Reformer is what I'm using here. It's a Rust-Oleum brand. It's going to be a flat black primer. Hopefully we'll get some good results from it. I've never used it before. I usually use the self-etching, but since there's so much rust under here, I thought this might save me some work. We'll see. It may not end up looking good at all, and this may end up being a whole giant fiasco where I'm unhappy at the end, but I don't think so. I think once this is said and done, it'll look a lot better. Anyway, I'm gonna get the camera set up and maybe get some kind of shots of me doing this work, but not a whole lot. I'm really just gonna show you the results because, watching me sit here and grind and sand is gonna be quite boring. Anyway, I'll get back with you here in a Alrighty, we found our first little bit of rust that wasn't just completely surface rust. Right down here into the battery tray. Now it's not bad at all. I mean, it's not even close to going through. Let me get a light on it. I'm gonna be able to just hit that with a wire brush and hit it with some of this restoration rust paint stuff, and that'll clear that right up. Honestly, that's the only thing close to rot on this truck, so far I'm getting really lucky. Holy crap, that sticker was made of adamantium. I had to grind all the way down to the metal just to even think I got that damn thing off of there. Holy shit. GM, what were you thinking? I guess you were thinking long term. Good for you. 30 minutes later. Alright, that will definitely take paint. Oh, that was annoying. I spent 30 minutes just taking care of this one little section. Now, I'm not going to have to do the rest of it like that. I just had to get a sticker off of there, and you know, you can't paint over a sticker because as soon as the sticker starts coming back off, then yeah, why am I explaining that? You know that, duh. And of course, I'm gonna have fun over here too. I have another one. Woohoo! What do you think of that new look? I kind of like it. Anyway, just messing around. Well, boys and girls, that's it for today. I'm tired. I'm gonna let this dry just so I can get some pictures of it before I get out of here. And then, well, I'm gonna get out of here. But I made some progress today. Now this is just a primer coat. This isn't a final coat. Good Lord, those damn things are a pain in the ass to get out. But I got one side out, and I am definitely glad I'm replacing those along with the deal, because they are shot. I can wiggle them around with my hands. Anyway, making a little more progress. Went ahead and painted up there a little bit. Well, not painted, but primed. All this is primer. There's still paint to come. Decided to go ahead and take the entire motor mount off. Actually, I think maybe that's how you replace the motor mounts. I'm not sure. That's what I've always done. I've never been able to get up in here well enough to work on this bottom one. So, you know, because there's 3 bolts, there's 2 on top and 1 on bottom. I can never get to this one back here well enough to do anything on that side. It's not as bad over here, but over there it's a bit of a booger. So I just go ahead and take the whole thing off, and then I'll be able to clean it now a lot easier with that out of the way, and you know, trudge forward with this whole engine bay thing. See y'all next. Well, it was about 2 hours ago when I first said I was going to go home. I didn't make it. I just kept working, kind of forgot to go. I'm really hungry though now, so I'm out of here. But I just wanted to show y'all what the end of this day is so we can pick up tomorrow. I went ahead and did some more cleaning under here, grinding and sanding, as I call it. I don't know why I keep calling it sanding. I don't have a damn sander at all. But yeah, I went a little bit overboard as far as the grinding, but that's all right. You know, you can't really go overboard unless you're taking material away, which I didn't too much. But tomorrow I'm going to come in, and I was about to paint all this, or I'm sorry, prime all this, but then I decided it'd probably be best if I went ahead and did the firewall first. That way I can work myself back out of here without stepping all over my work. There's already some sections where this hasn't dried, where I've crawled through here and chipped a little bit of paint off, or primer, I'm calling it paint. I did the same thing down there, so I'll have to touch that back up. This stuff is supposed to dry for 24 hours before you really are, you know, hands on with it, and I've been kind of screwing up and moving all around here and getting it dirty, so I'm just gonna get out of here before I make it any worse. Anyway, that's my progress for today. Well, bought the wrong stuff. Went to go get more primer today so I could finish the product, and what I ended up buying was the rubberized coating. Talk about reading the dang can correctly. Anyway, here's the progress. I've got most of the under hood compartment, the engine bay, done up. Let's see. Excuse all the wires going in every direction. Everything had to be moved so I could prime it. But yeah, that's what we've got so far. Here we go again. Doing more than I intended to. Like I said, I bought this rust barrier coating here. Definitely see some places I can use it. I wasn't going to paint any of that stuff anyway, so may as well coat it with something. Anyhow, I guess that's how it goes. I'd rather use it than stand in line to take it back. Alright, I just wanted to show y'all this motor mount. What do y'all think? See if I can get this to where I can actually hold it and show you.
how easily that moves back and forth. Yeah, definitely say that one was shot.
All right, well, we got the engine prep, or let's try that again. We got the engine bay prepped and painted and looking a lot damn glossier than I intended. Yes, a lot glossier than I had intended. I'm not saying it doesn't look, 10 times better than it did. I could be happier, but it's still gonna look pretty good. Now it's time to move on to the actual engine and get it put back together, and we'll go from there. I gotta throw a cam in it and reassemble it, and then it'll be ready to drop in. But I guess I'll do some kind of like time lapse of me putting this back together, because it's kind of boring, and then we'll show it to you in it, or we'll figure it out as we go. That's kind of how I do. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna shut her down there and go ahead and get the engine put back together. The next video will cover some of the issues I had with that, the problems I ran across, things that were done incorrectly before I ever got to it. And once we get the engine put back together, then I'll probably shoot a video to you on that, and then we'll probably do another one of us putting the engine in and doing the first startup and doing the cam break in, and let y'all hear it and go from there. But until then, we'll see y'all next time. I really appreciate y'all. So, a little helpful hint to all you wannabe engine builders out there: you don't have to put these on so damn tight that